Hey folks, I don't know how many people are going to be into this right now at night when we are out doing our guard checks. So we decided to do this, or I can illuminate myself. Hang on, I can do it.
You get a picture of it.
Oh! I just burned my eyeballs out. Oh my god. Shh, what the hell? Okay, let's get serious for a minute here. So, okay, so this is what's going on. Let me be quiet, or speak up, actually.
Like turn the fan down so it's really loud in the camera.
Yeah, there we go. So this is what's going on. We decided to come out here. We were doing our guard checks, and we had a few stories from this area. One was from a guy who used to run a vape shop, and he had an alien abduction scenario that happened. And so we decided to drive through here, and it is a very beautiful place, but it's also very spooky. And having gone through this creek bed when it was dry, I noticed a lot of trees that had been broken and were laying down like something was using them as a bridge. But it is odd because these were huge trees. And then we've also gotten at least 2 dogman reports on the, but not where we're at right here. It would be further down the road, and then one under the bridge. Down at the bottom of the hill under the bridge is where someone claims that, well, some people claim that they saw a fish-looking dude actually being chased by what was 3 furry humanoid or inhumanoid type creatures. So I just figured, why not? I know it's late, so whoever's the night owls that are up right now, join us on our little adventure, because I'm going to do a couple stops. But the first thing I'm gonna do is get out of the damn road so we don't get hit in case somebody decides to drive by and, you know, unalive us. So let me pull over. There is a horse ranch close by to here, which is pretty cool. Beautiful. They have beautiful horses, and we've seen them when we've driven through here at times acting quite odd. Now I'm going to take you to a spot, and like I said, I don't have a good camera. My phone, my flashlight. I don't have a very good camera, but we'll see what we can do. I'm gonna try and get it. Let me turn this truck off for a second here. Now it's me, Nellie, Anthony, my little dog Elvira. Somebody's just driving by right now. I got it. You bring your flashlight. Your flashlight's like 3,500 lumens. Keep it on myself here. Now let me turn the camera so you guys can see and get a good look at what I'm looking at. All right, so this is a creek bed. It's a spot where some people claim they've seen a Bigfoot type creature wading through the water. This is a Spicewood Springs Creek. I have gotten a few reports on this road of people seeing various things. I would really need your flashlight. There you go, honey, because yours is good. Yours is powerful. Mine's only 900 lumens. Yours is like 3,500. Lower it down to the water. There you go. Okay, let's go to the other side. This is what I really want to show you guys. Could illuminate that. You see that? That right there, there's a bunch of these. And it makes no sense. I don't understand it, why this tree is broken. And I wish I had a better camera. But hopefully once we get some bills paid, we'll be able to invest in a better one. But this is this right here, this tree, that is what's bizarre. And we've been told that somebody saw a monkeyish, that's the way they described it, looking being crawling along the top of that thing. Really too large to be a monkey or a lemur as we have. And now this is a trail. You want to walk up it?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a trail right here. It's really a deer path, and you can see right here. I'm going to show you this. What the hell is this? Like, look at this. I mean, can y'all see this? Look over here. There's like the inside of that little thing is like it's like something's home. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little unnerving. But this thing right here, you see how the everything is bent. You can see how they broke it. Something snapped these trees. And a guy named Ben actually turned me on to this spot and told me about it. And he said that you got to come out here and check this out. And you can see there's a path out here. Don't want to go too far in. You okay? But this is deep out in the woods. Not a lot of habitation out here. What was that?
I don't know. I was gonna say.
Okay, I heard it come from my left. Well, you stand out in front of me so I can watch you. Anyway, we got out of the truck earlier because our dog was with us.
I can turn the light for
She
you.
was whining, and I got out, and Nellie wanted to take a picture of the beautiful waterfall earlier. And what she ended up, hold on to me. You heard that?
Yes.
Okay, you need to get out in front of me so I can protect you in case something happens. Okay, I just heard it again.
It's probably here.
Well, whatever you are, I'm not afraid of you.
Okay.
I don't give a crap. I'll beat the shit out of it. But anyway, and then there's, down that way, there's another little trail, but this whole area, okay, going out, back out to the road. I think if you loop back around, down that trail, you'll hear more, you'll see more broken logs and things like that. Huh?
You want to look more down?
I think we need to, you can hear the waterfalls down there too. But when we got out of the truck, what was really interesting was that we heard something that sounded canine-like, not coyotes. Go ahead and walk out in front of me. But it's definitely something weird. But I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, look at those weird broken branches. I don't know what the hell they are. But I've driven through here at night by myself, and I've seen something on the side of the road that I don't want to call it like an encounter with something because I don't know. It just looks shadowy and kind of weird. And so I've been through here so many times, and I've wondered about what could be out here because there is so much strange, like the trees, the way that they curve down, like something did that. Something made those trees look that way. Now, if you look right here, like right there, there's this tree is fine, and that tree's fine, that tree's fine, these trees, but then right here, what is that? That's a cedar tree. Something snapped that. It just completely snapped that tree. And now, and you look over here, you can say, oh, well, you know, the weather or something, but look at these trees. Do you see those? They're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. All fine. And then all of a sudden, boom, broken tree, something very tall. And we've, like I said, there's been a lot of Bigfoot reports out here in this area. And when we got out, we heard like a weird whistle noise, and then I heard like a weird howl that didn't sound like a dog. And I'm not saying it's some sort of entity or creature or something, but it was weird. It was bizarre. So, I don't know. But we can go to the spot where people claim that there was a amphibious looking creature being stalked by 3 hairy beings. Don't know what they, what they were or what they are. But we'll drive through there. What do you guys think? Weird, huh? Really, really weird. Now we can hold the camera. You can put it on the road. I'll let Nellie do that. You can just, so we'll turn
it's
around.
all blurry.
Yeah, my camera's not good. So my phone is not good. I don't have a good camera there, folks.
This is a perfect Bigfoot camera.
Yeah, it's already automatically blurry, so whatever we see is going to be blurry as hell. But once I get down to the spot where I'm going to show you, then you can see what I'm talking about.
We ought to get a camera with red circles already in, like,
On it.
the screen. green.
Red circle's already built in. Now you've got habitation right here. There's people that live there. And then there's like a trail right through here. I did have a jogger right here. She told us a story of some weird looking thing that was sleeping in the middle of the trail. I thought that was a weird story.
Are we gonna go down the trail?
Huh?
Are we gonna go down the trail?
It's all muddy right now,
okay.
so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, we can go on. We'll come back on a different night, and I'll show you the exact spot. Shout out to Carol for giving us that. Also, shout out to Piper and Brandon for hooking us up over at Chiba Hut when we got our subs earlier, because they were closing, but they went ahead and served us. I said, hey, my next video, which I didn't know was going to be an hour away. And there's also a few reports we've gotten around this area of black cats. And when Nunley and Bettina and Madeline, everybody were down, we came through here and we drove through this area, and it was when there was still a lot of foliage on the trees when Barton was here. Not so much when Bettina and Maddie were here. But they were shocked at how thick and heavily wooded this area is. We will come back at another time when we're more prepared, and I will show you that trail, and I'll show you some of those weird, well, I'm just going to tell you, I mean, people call it Bigfoot habitation because you can see how the tree structures are bent, and they're like in a big
Bend?
yeah, like a big bent circular whatever. And so I don't know what they are, but all along that trail they're there. And I had a guy named Ben tell me, hey, you need to go check this out. I listened to your show. I go walking through there, and he claims to have had, I'm not going to say he didn't say he had an encounter, but he heard something grunting, and he claimed that it sounded almost like an ape mixed with like a dog, and it scared the crap out of him, and his dog flipped out, and he had to actually carry his dog in his hands. What that is, what that was, I have no clue, but it was exactly where we just were at. Now, these areas right here, I'll pull up over here, and I'll give you, yeah, we'll do the best we can. If they can't, well, they can't, but I'll try.
Okay.
Hang on one second, folks. All right, now I'm going to take you over here to another spot along this road. We've taken pictures of this area in the daytime, and it's very pretty, and it's very peaceful, and it's pretty at night too. The only problem is this area where there's water, you'll get some weird stuff. Like people will describe weird things. Right there, I don't know if you can see it because the camera's blurry. Hang on one second. Let's see if I can help it a little bit. Yeah, I'm trying to clean the camera.
Maybe if you flip the camera around and let them see from the other side of the camera.
I can try. I don't know how good they can see. I don't know if you can see that. Let me try it again. God, I need a better camera. There, if you can see, right there, this waterfall right here. And up right there, we got a report from a guy named Dwayne to have seen something hairy, not really large. He said it was kind of skinny and thin, and it looked like it had a tail. The way that he described the tail, and here's the other side, and I don't have any reports or anything from over here, but just showing you what it looks like. Look at that pretty, with the moss right there. It's a very pretty night tonight too. Yeah, you can, these creeks are way back up in there for ways and ways and ways. I don't know if I can get a good look at that, but anyway, the guy that told us that story about that monkey-like thing, he did describe it as monkey-like, which is weird because maybe what we're dealing with in this area is something akin to the devil monkey, because what was crawling along those trees, you know, those trees that were crossing the creek, when it was flooded out, we were told that there was this monkey-like creature that was crawling along the top of them. So maybe what we're dealing with is some sort of, and I know people like to throw these words around, whatever, devil monkey, for lack of a better term. I don't know. But I've explored this area for about 5-6 years, and don't go up that road because that could cause problems. People that live up there don't want people going up there. It's Texas. Gotta remember that. I do plan on coming back though and exploring this area and going through some of these trails to show you guys. There's just been so many reports out of this area, but predominantly, overwhelmingly, there is this creature that keeps popping up that looks like a skinny Bigfoot with a big tail. The tail is described kind of like a cat tail, which is creepy because the thing's head also kind of looks cat-like from what people have described it, but they say it's almost like a monkey. And then people hear what sounds like an apish-like sound. And there's the horses. I don't know if you can see them. The horse ranch right there. Let me close my window up so you guys won't hear the noise blowing in. I'm going to take you down to the bottom where... No, we're good right now. You want to just hold that so I can drive?
Yes.
Sorry to get you guys on here at 1 o'clock at night, but we were driving through and I thought we would get out and take some pictures, and then we hear that weird noise, which people have reported over and over again and hearing. And we come through here every night, not every night, but every now and then. And Nellie and I and Anthony or Tony, whoever's with us, we'll try to put our flashlights out and see if maybe we see something, because we do get some reports. There's a few other places in this area I'd like to explore, including the area around Valenti Beach, because there's been a lot of reports in that area too. I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in. Now here's a really pretty spot. Stop right there. It's another creek. I don't have any reports from this particular creek, but it is a pretty... Where the report came from, someone actually claiming to see some sort of amphibious-looking creature and 3 hairy humanoid, or inhumanoids as Barton would call them, standing behind them. And this area is on the outskirts of Austin. There's no real large neighborhoods or anything around this area. It's still a lot of private land. It's heavily wooded. I did get an encounter not too long ago from someone who claims that they saw a flying humanoid looking creature when they were at the Scenic Overlook. What was really terrifying about that encounter was that they saw this creature, and they can sit there and look and see the skyline of the city and see how beautiful it is, and they're face to face with some sort of creature right there in the woods, within eyeshot of the skyline of the city. So it was a very terrifying thing. Nothing happened because their friends came walking up, and I think that's when the thing decided that it wasn't prudent to go for them, and it took off. Flying humanoid, vampiric looking, because a lot of these flying humanoids do look that way. But people say, well, vampires don't exist. Well, these flying humanoids do, and they sure do look weird. They kind of look like them, don't they? This is ground zero. This is where the account happened, and I will try to do my best to show you if we can get out camp with the flashlights. I might need. Can you man the flashlight or anything? Yeah. So that I can.
I'm not gonna stay in here with the light really.
No, just close the door. She's gonna be fine. Yeah, the windows. She's fine. We're not gonna leave her. It's cold as hell. She don't want to be out here anyway. Let's talk about my dog. Now this is the overpass, but this is where these people were. I don't know how well you can see this. We should come here in the daytime when I get a chance, but anytime I get a minute in the daytime, I'm doing my job, working. All right, so you can man the flashlight. So you can imagine, show the truck real quick. So, okay, so they're sitting there like in their vehicle. And I think, okay, I'll be real honest, I think that they were probably imbibing of something. I need the flashlight over here. Oh. So right there into the water, if you can shine it somewhere in here, and I couldn't get an exact measurement of where they were at, but I would think they were in between somewhere like right here and this creek. And let's back up and walk with me right through here. And we'll walk down to the end of it. Let me see you guys go ahead in front of me so I can. No. You put the light on the water so I can illuminate it. Thank you. So somewhere through here, they were sitting in their vehicle, and something came up out of that water when it was a lot fuller than it is now, and came up onto the land, which is this whatever. And it was trawled by 3 hairy humanoid creatures. They took off driving, and when they got to this corner of this bend right here, that's when the things stopped pursuing and went after. In their rearview mirror, they saw it going toward whatever it was, which ran to this other side over here, and where you can see there's more water. Austin's just inundated with water all around it. So this would be where the thing took off, and the water would not, right where Nellie's feet are at. I'm not going to show you on camera because you don't want to be seen, but I got to, right here, you can see this would have been, the water would have been all the way up to this point right here. And you can see that's like a large hill, like a cliff right there. And they described this to a T to me, so I knew exactly where they were at. So, really, really, really weird encounter. Right under an underpass, an overpass. This is just an incredible story. Talking to 2 of the 4 people in particular. Talked to the third one briefly recently. And there's nothing more they could really add to the encounter of what they saw that night. Weird stuff, man. You can hear the vehicles like going overhead. These encounters will happen just about anywhere. Just about anywhere. And you notice something. And you guys notice this? Let me see the thing for a minute. I'll say this. If you notice something about this location, there's no homeless people. The homeless people are everywhere in Austin, like all over the place. But, let me turn the camera back. If you notice, there it is. Right here. There's no homeless people anywhere. They're not living under here. That tells you something. That tells you something. There's no homeless people. They would usually be like all up in here, camping all over the place, camping back up in these woods. Nothing. There's no trash. Like if you look down here, you can see it's clear, it's clean. So that means there's no habitation down here. No trash. It's just, and it's weird. You don't see any birds out here, nothing. There's no bats. Of course, it's too cold, but there are some that stay. There's nothing out here. Not a darn thing. Does that mean that there's spooky monsters out here? No, not necessarily. But it does mean that people don't want to live out here. You drop the cargo. I don't know how to get that to go off without the. I think that's it right there. I don't know if it does it on its own or what. But so I don't know what's to make of all this. I think it'd be a trip if you just sat out here all night by yourself. Oh, that's a weird noise. Did y'all hear that? That was really weird. That's sort of really weird noise.
Humming?
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
That was bizarre.
Is it
Hold on one second. I'm gonna.
the cannibal homeless are out here?
The cannibal homeless aren't gonna be out here because there's no homeless out here. They don't live here for some reason. Try to see if I can hear that noise again. These lights aren't going off. I don't know why. Can you turn that off? No, that's not gonna help.
Oh, we'll turn it off.
They're on for a reason. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. You can turn that back on because it's
Turn it off once the truck is locked.
okay. I'm trying to get the lights to go off. I'm hoping that if it gets dark, maybe we can hear something. Oh, 1 second. And hopefully it'll go. Oh, this cargo light's not going off. I don't know why. So I'm just gonna wait to see if I can hear that noise again. I'm out here by myself. So I'm gonna walk down here to the bottom by myself. I think more things happen when you're alone. It's really incredible the amount of encounters that we get from people who are with other people. You know, they can verify that something happened. But honestly, I think that most encounters and most things that go on, I think they happen alone. The heck is that? Somebody took the time to draw that. I've heard of people ever since I was a teenager coming out here to drink and smoke weed and do all kinds of crap, claiming to hear weird noises. I don't remember anybody like saying they saw anything too weird. Black cat up on this ridge right here. I heard that. But as far as like a story as incredible as the one that I got, nothing like that. And you can just see this place. It seems like there'd be some homeless people here. And there again, there's one broken tree. Up, there we go. There it is. I'll show you. See it? It's my gosh dang camera's so blurry. Folks, I promise I'm gonna get my shit together and get y'all better view. But that right there, normal trees, broken tree, and it's at the exact same spot. Let me see if I can walk around over there. I'm gonna show you this. This is what I'm talking about. These three creatures that attacked this thing, whatever that thing was, inner earth, stuff like that, probably. That's I'm not going through that. That's a couple feet deep, and I'd be wet, and it is in the 40s, so it's too cold. Can I get through? Can I get through here? There is a deer trail right here. Deer path, you can see it. I don't want to get ticks or anything. I don't know, what the hell with it. You only live once, right? You can see it. There's a deer trail right here. There's the tree. It's up there. It's broken. Why? I have no idea. See, this is why I don't do all this boots on the ground stuff, because I actually kind of like it. And when I get out here, I'll start not paying attention to what I'm doing. Let's see if I can get a good look at this. Snakes are all hibernating right now. See it? If you look up there. Oh, who's that? Oh, what's up? I'm trying to show them that tree. You see it? Right there.
The broken one right
there? The broken one right there. It's broken in the exact same spot that the other one was broken at. I'll be getting a new phone eventually. Just got a lot of bills to pay right now. So as soon as I'm done doing all that. Oh, thorns. Ouch. And then you see like these trees, everything looks normal. Everything is normal. Normal trees, normal trees, normal trees. And then one broken one. Broken at the exact spot that we saw the other one down the road. Let me turn the camera on me. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? One tree broken in the middle of a bunch of trees. They're all okay. Just one broken. All broken at about the 9 or 10 foot height. Weird. What the heck is that? Isn't that weird? Like, let's put a little bit of extra cement in this one spot. Looks like it belongs there. All right, folks. Well, that's it for tonight. I just want to show you some of the weirdness, some of the places that we explore. One last look. Let me see if I can get a better view just to show you. Turn the camera real quick, folks. You can see it. And then right there, broken tree branch. Not sure why. Why is that? One tree. It looks exactly like the others, but for whatever reason, something breaks it. And yeah, they choose to break that one tree out of all the others. So be sure and like and subscribe. I hope everybody enjoyed the show that we released tonight. What was the name of it?
It was it's called Occult Worshippers Brought Demons, Dogmen, and Shadow People into our home.
Occult Worshippers Brought Dogman, Demons, and something else, Shadow People in our home. That's what it was. What it's called. Last night we did werewolf attacks of World War II. It's an interesting story. A guy gave it to us about his grandfather. The week before was his dad's story of what may or may not have been a vampire type creature in Belarus. So yeah, and tomorrow night I'll be on with Blondes and Booze. I think we're interviewing a guy named Tim or Tom Witherston. I don't know him. It'd be interesting to get to know him. 8:00 p.m. tomorrow. Blondes and Booze, got to be there. He's from Skinwalker Ranch, another place full of high strangeness. So until next time, folks, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you. Good night.